found it very difficult to focus on finishing out the job I'm doing and finding the interest on finishing up. It's either I try to find ways to read something or have these voice programs read it for me and feel like it's not, or I have taken the maximum efficiency from the time that I've invested in working. Now, we would say, well, I've been paid for not wasting my time. Yeah, it is. But most of the people that do not or have not been able to profit from their dream career end up doing jobs that make the ends meet, but it's not what fulfills you completely. I would say I've achieved I'm in a good place right now. I wish some of the people that are no longer in this world were here to share this with them, because it feels half full when you start a mission in life and when you're finally at the end of the mountain or top of the mountain. Some of them didn't make it there with you. But today, I've been trying to finish some school tests using the computer from my job, which is work from home. And I was asked if I finished my assignment, the job I was given to do and I was paid to do. And I figure out that even though I'm trying to finish my test with good grades, because it's coming really soon and I don't feel fully prepared for it, it's yet not right to being paid for doing what you're supposed to do and not doing it. Even though sometimes a lot of times I've invested my own time for finishing the job I have to do, it's still not enough. So this morning, after idling and procrastinating about my task at work while trying to finish some study and see if and how good I'm doing for the test, after this girl asked me about the job, I realized that I need to finish this. I need to finish this assignment. I cannot lose this job. This is a great opportunity for me to be able to stay home, maybe being able to work on my own projects, my own projects in life, the ones that I tried to achieve when I was young and I couldn't do, which is making videos, educational, etc. And while I was in the bathroom getting ready to start my assignment, which I was scared that if I didn't finish or the girl on the other side would probably be asking IT to see what is the history of my activities in this computer. So I said, no, you know what? I'm not gonna risk. I'm not gonna give them the ultimate excuse of firing me for this. So back to being responsible, back to be the honest employee that I've always been. I went to the bathroom, thought about it, what can I do? Because that's another thing. I'm trying to find a way to create a machine that would let you exercise at the same time that you can do your duties at home. So thinking about that so much in my mind, probably a bicycle that would help you exercise, right, while making a meal for your kids, like for example, mass for a pizza, or mix flour for a big sour, something like that. So yeah, and lately I've been trying to find a machine that'll be efficient for making flour mix without having to waste so much time on it, because it does takes a lot of time. And then you have to eat it, which is gonna give you a lot of weight. So why not? What if I created a machine that, well, you'll have to write it, and while you write it, you can just make the mix. That'll be great. But I'm not a scientist or a physics, so I don't know how to create that machine. I would have to study, try to see if I can create a prototype or something, and then probably spend the rest of my life fighting for a pattern. Maybe I can become rich, but who knows? Meanwhile, after knowing all of what I have to go through, and the movie I saw about the girl that created that soul squeeze mop, I don't know how to call it, I was like, okay, all right, it's a great idea. Probably a lot of people are missing a great thing, but while it takes time for me to do it, while it takes time for me and my job, I'll just try to do something that will probably not be as great, but will help my mind feel at peace for now. And that is creating videos, which is the thing that I've always dreamed of since I was in school, since before ever this internet thing existed, where YouTube or any other platforms will allow you to learn from watching videos and stuff. I was already very sure that I wanted to create videos to show graphic image of things that you can learn a lot easier and faster by looking at it than just reading the book. And the reason why I came up with that idea when I was very little is because I was a library rat or mouse. And I had to read a lot of books before I found the answer to my questions for my school assignments. And one day I saw a documentary about the tyranny of Trujillo, which was something that you could read in the books, but when I watched the video of the movie made for it by this great journalist, I was like, wow, that's great. I think that moment was what told me, hey, listen, you can reach and influence and make people's life much better, like you would like it to be for you. If you create videos, if you create documentaries. So I was like, okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be a filmmaker. But living in the country where food is rare, jobs are scarce, trying to be in a market where men dominated it, that didn't work. I was not wired for it. Finished my career because I need to finish what I start, which is something I applaud myself for and sometimes wonder if worth it, because once you get to almost the end of the tunnel, sometimes you just don't find anything there. But I finished it, didn't exercise my career, didn't get anything from it except for a few things now and there on how to create good writings and stuff, to get to the middle point of other part of my life that helped me get jobs and other good qualities that otherwise I wouldn't have if I didn't finish my career at all. So I don't want to call it a waste, but I didn't fulfill the whole dream of becoming a filmmaker. So here I am. I've never liked to be in it, so you're not gonna see me on it. I'm not ugly, I just don't see a point. And I will start to share everything that I've learned so far in my not so short period of life. This is gonna be a journey. You might hear some clicks on the back because I'm a data clerk and I'm trying to enter some information and some of my colleagues' system, which she wants me to assist her with. I'm happy to. Doesn't require much thinking, just copy and paste. I'm home. Pandemic has created a new way to see how companies need or not to have their employees in the office, and it works for both parties. I will focus on talking about everyday activities and not hoping that it would be of interest of everybody, but that at least someone out there will not feel alone and would probably see a better way to manage a situation that they are having issues to manage so far. It's not that it's easy for me to manage situations, actually it's all the way around, but I've found a few other things that have helped me make myself to live a more unagitated life. With that said, I know this is not filtered, this is not edited. I don't pretend to because I don't have the time. And anything that goes, it goes. I hope I don't get bombarded. I don't even think that anyone will listen to it, but if anyone does, I hope they don't take it with hate. Just ignore it. If you don't like it, look for something that you're interested in, but do not hate, because hate is not a good thing, especially for the person produces. And by my accent and the sound of my voice and my pronunciation, you will realize that my primary language is not English, is Español. And not just any Spanish, it's a Dominican Spanish. Even though I am very good at Spanish grammar, like really good, I am right now living in the United States. Not because I was dreaming about it, but life brought me here. Love brought me here. And trying to find someone that understands me brought me here. And with that, the pro bonus of getting one of the most desired things in life, which is a good education, affordable education for my child. In this first recording, you will just know what this is about, or part of it, or sort of it. And I will create another one, just to avoid it being so long. Boring? Yes. Too long? I don't think so, because then it will take forever to upload it on YouTube. All right, see you on the next one.